I do not like making eye contact with men because I can tell the second I make eye contact with a man, I can tell. I know about you. I do.
So she's saying the reason that she doesn't like making eye contact with a man is because she will know everything about you if she's gonna make eye contact with you. She has this magical wizard ability. I don't know how else to be saying what it is because that's legit how it sounds like. Or maybe you can say it's like some type of force ability. So guys, today your boy is coming back with a new video on the channel. Hope you're all excited for it. So I found a banger of a video for you all. It is basically this woman that's having a rant and she's angry about the fact that men make eye contact. That's legit the thing that she's mad about, and she posted an entire video and I wanted to just dissect it because I thought it was pretty interesting. But before I go into that, I wanted to take a look at the comment of the day. So someone is saying this, and this is how I met your mother, referring under a video / short where I was talking about this woman who basically admitted that she slept with 3 guys at the same time. And yeah, if that's legit gonna be a mother in a couple of years, that's gonna be pretty traumatizing for the child. That is why I always think by myself, don't say that stuff when you're younger, because one day you're gonna be a mother or a father and it's gonna age really badly. But let's get started.
I'm gonna get woo-woo for a second, and some men are gonna think I'm crazy, but the ladies will understand me. Most women have the gift of discernment. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
So I obviously did what my queen said and I googled what the gift of discernment is. It's basically some spiritual stuff where a person can know if the person where he or she's talking to is evil, human, demonic, or if that person is lying. Basically, in other words, if you have this ability, this magic ability, you basically can almost mind read a person, or at least know if the person is speaking the truth or what the intentions of the person are where you're speaking towards. So yeah, some Harry Potter stuff I suppose, and this woman is claiming that she has this ability. I think that says enough in my opinion. And the second thing that I want to talk about is that there is this rumor going on online where basically people are saying if a girl has a nose piercing, she's kind of crazy, and it seems to kind of be checking out sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Karens and women that talk this way do have a nose piercing. I never personally think the style of a nose piercing is that good looking. I've never looked at a person and think by myself, that person looks better with a nose piercing. I honestly want to know your opinion. I cannot find one example of a person looking better with a nose piercing than not with a nose piercing. That's a little side note, but let's continue and see what she has to say because it's gonna be obviously really important.
Something about me is, especially since I've been in my abusive relationship, I do not like making eye contact with men because I can tell the second I make eye contact with a man, I can tell. I know about you. I do.
So she's saying the reason that she doesn't like making eye contact with a man is because she will know everything about you if she's gonna make eye contact with you. She has this magical wizard ability. I don't know how else to be saying what it is because that's legit how it sounds like. Or maybe you can say it's like some type of force ability where she can read your mind, bro. She can legit know what you're all about. She can legit know what you are thinking. I mean, do I really need to say that this woman is kinda, well, how to say this nicely, crazy? I think if you legit say stuff like that, and especially if you have the job that she's having, because it looks like she's working in a job, you definitely need to be kinda nice to your customers, and a lot of your customers obviously going to be dudes. And if you don't want to make eye contact with a dude because you want to be a wizard, well, that's not gonna be good for the shop. I think I don't need to explain that, and it's kind of rude as well. And I think it's kind of strange that you say, oh yeah, I had this bad experience in my past with a man and now I'm gonna judge all other men because of it. I think you should talk to a therapist if you legit judge men because of one bad experience. I always say that because if I would be saying, oh yeah, I have this bad experience with a person from a certain race and now I don't want to have eye contact with that race, you would all call me a word that I not can say on YouTube. But I think you understand what I'm trying to say to y'all.
And I had a customer come in today, and it's very rarely that I actually look up and I make eye contact. And I made eye contact with this man, and it sent a shiver down my spine. His eyes were dead. His face was cold. He had the slimiest little smile.
Bruh, I hope the dude that she's talking slash mentioning here right now is never gonna see this specific video, because I'm gonna feel bad for him. She's legit describing that dude to be the devil itself. It's saying, oh yeah, he had this devil eyes, he had this really sneaky smile. I could just feel his energy. I just knew he was just a bad person. I could feel it in my bones almost that this person was like something bad. Like, come on. You're not some type of wizard. That dude just wanted to be shopping. And you're now legit describing him to be the worst thing in the world. That's not nice. I don't think you should have this position. If you legit treat people like that, those are legit your customers. I don't know if you own that shop or you're just like a person that works there, but I don't think that's really good for the business as well, that you talk about the customers in the way you talk about them. I don't think that's a good thing, bro. Let's be real.
I could sense it, I could feel it, I knew it. I was like, you ain't the one. You are not one. You are one, actually. He was one, for sure. Because I could see it in the eyes, 100%. And that's why I don't like looking my customers in the eyes.
I don't know what she's meaning with saying, oh, he's one of them. I don't know, it sounds pretty delusional. I guess she's referring to like a person that's evil or something. But yeah, this was the entire video. She's basically telling that the customers in that shop are basically evil if they're men, because she can sense it like the wizard she is. But just imagine 1 second that this is your girlfriend. Well, rap you, honestly. That's gonna be a really, interesting relationship. I don't know about the previous relationship, what she was talking about, with saying, oh yeah, my previous relationship was really bad and he was like the problem. Like, a lot of people say that, oh yeah, my boyfriend was 100% the problem in a relationship. You never know, but I do kind of think, the story was a little bit different than she told in the beginning, because I think she's kind of hard to deal with if you have her in a relationship, And someone is saying in the comment section, we could tell she was one basically showing her eyes. Well, she definitely gives me an ick as a guy. I think, she's a walking red flag. Let's be real here with each other, boys. That's not a woman you want to date. Let's be real here. Someone else is saying, these freaks are offended by anything. They need mental help. I do agree. I think if you say this type of stuff, you probably should talk to someone, especially where she was saying in the beginning that she doesn't want to make eye contact with men because she had bad experience with her ex. I think that's on its own, maybe you should see someone if you say that type of stuff. So someone else is saying, so she's working retailed and is upset that the guy looked her in the eye. Is that what I'm getting from this? Yeah, that's basically the entire story. And honestly, working at retailed and hating eye contact is basically like the worst combination. It's honestly the same if you would hate children and work at like a high school. To be fair, that does happen, some people, especially like older teachers, do hate, children and they work at high school, but you get the point. It's a horrible combination, making no eye contact and working at retail. But what do you think about this entire situation? Leave it in the comment section. Get subscribed if you want to get notified. Press the like button, helps with the algorithm, and I will see you all in the next one.